Good evening, my name is Dan Stevens. I am the principal of Brandon High School, the very proud principal of all of these amazing students up here. Before we get started, an event like this, coordinating outside people coming in, coordinating our teachers, coordinating our community who are here tonight to give scholarships is a big undertaking. So I want us all to please give a round of applause to our counseling secretary who really is responsible for this whole night. Over here by the door, Jody Williams. Once again, thank you for being here tonight. This is an honor for me every year to stand up here in front of you to salute our amazing students here at Brandon High School. So good evening and welcome to Brandon High School. This is our 40th annual Honors Convocation. Tonight, it is my distinct honor and privilege to stand in front of all of you and these amazing students as we wind down the 2017-2018 school year. Sitting in front of you are not only the finest students at Brandon High School, but in Oakland County and also the state of Michigan. Their efforts, both in the classroom and their deeds in our community, go unrivaled by any other community or school in the area. As a matter of fact, U.S. News and World Report came out with their best high schools report this year, and once again, we're ranked up there towards the top. According to their criteria, Brandon High School ranks in the top 9% of all schools in the state of Michigan, and in the top 17% of all schools in the entire country. This is due in large part to the students you have standing in front of you. Tonight, we salute the best of the class of 2018, highlighting their accomplishments and recognizing them for their hard work and dedication the past 13 years. I always refer to our students' education as a three-way triangle, with the student being at the point of the triangle, the teacher at one point, and the parents at another. To get to this point in a student's academic successes, usually that triangle cannot be severed. So please help me in congratulating the hard-working staff and teachers at Brandon High School for all of their dedication towards these amazing students. Lastly, you the parents and family. Without your support, role modeling, and examples you set, the students sitting in front of you tonight would probably never be here in the first place. Students, please give it up for the people in the audience who played a huge role in transforming you to the amazing adults you've become. Real quick, I would like to introduce the people that we have on stage, just so you know who they are. All played a part in this night as well. Over here we have Assistant Principal Mr. Dave Wyatt. Counselor Mr. Mike Brennan. Counselor Mrs. Jessica Stone. Superintendent of the Brandon School District, Dr. Matt Outlaw. And Athletic Director, Mr. Chris Dykes. Thank you very much. And let me now introduce our first presenter of the night, who will be announcing the awards for choir and band. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Brittany Miller.
It is my pleasure to announce both the choral and band awards this year. So the choral awards, there are two students that really stuck out this year. One student was placed in my choir second semester of his junior year. I was a bit nervous that it was a last-minute placement. Was he there because he loved music, or was he there because Basket Weaving 101 was canceled? I don't know. I was a little nervous about it. But his energy, his attitude, his sincere happiness and joy are the things that are the best things that could have happened to our choir. He signed up for choir his senior year of his own volition and continues to inspire and spread his spirit and joy through music. Please join me in congratulating Sincere Perkins for his stellar service to I'll have to give it to him tomorrow. and read the speech again. That's the important part. The other student I would like to recognize is one that not only brought a beautiful voice to choir, but also one of the most amazing attitudes and work ethics that I have ever encountered. She's a leader, she leads through example, and always has a smile on her face. I'm going to miss her terribly, but I'm thankful for all the work that she has done for our choir program. Please congratulate Reagan Hine for her excellent service in her senior no-shows. They are going to get this tomorrow, and I'm going to make a big speech out of it. I hope they can attend. Mr. Wyatt, they can see. Mr. Wyatt will come down to the choir first hour. The other awards that I would like to give today are on behalf of the band department. These students were voted as the winners of this award by their peers and band directors. They have gone above and beyond expectations for 7 years, providing service to the band and embodying excellence. Congratulations to Marissa Stewart and Olivia Wright. Up next is our next presenter for the Business and Career and Technical Education, Ms. Carrie Leslie.
Hello, I'm here to announce the first award for Business Department. This student has taken a strong leadership role during his senior year in both his finance classes and his Business Professionals America. He's demonstrated academic excellence in his accounting class and was always the first person that would be willing to help out another student that was either behind or had questions. And he even took the initiative during the last month of class and worked ahead so that he could learn as much as he possibly could before graduation. And this person was also an active member in BPA, and while he may not have been as successful as he would have liked at the competitions, that did not stop him from stepping up and participating in multiple fundraising events, and also even volunteering to work every day during his lunch at the frozen yogurt shop so that BPA would have funds to fill if needed. Mrs. Spencer said that if she would not have had his help, she would have pulled her hair out. So, because of his valuable contributions, he attended the State Leadership Conference, where he was once again an invaluable member of the team. And the student was not only excellent when it came to the content, but he was also there to help and support and encourage everyone around him. It has been a privilege and an honor to get to know him. Mrs. Spencer and I would like to congratulate Connor Burke as this year's Business Department. Outstanding CTE Student of the Year, but we also wanted to recognize her here as well. She was nominated for her Outstanding Talents in Computer Science, but I also wanted to say what a pleasure it was to have this student in my classes over the past 3 years. Sincerely, I would make it a challenge to try to find new things to teach her, and I truly found it a pleasure to learn right alongside her. Her natural gift for problem solving combined with her drive to learn her chosen field set her apart from others. And she would study programming in her free time, which there wasn't much of, but in the evenings and on weekends and even during the summer. She easily completed programming 1, 2, and 3 by her junior year, and she participated in dual enrollment during her first semester of her senior year. And her extended learning even inspired me to integrate new software into the computer science program. And although her passion is computer science, she also has a talent for graphic design and modeling. And one of my favorite memories of the student is when she was sharing her own game design ideas and character models with the Intermediate School Coding Club and getting feedback similar to market research. I think she'll be doing more of this in the future since she will continue her studies of computer science and game art at Lawrence Tech University in the fall. Congratulations to Rachel Devine. Now I'd like to introduce Ms. Kristen Kelsey to introduce the Drama and Yearbook Award.
Good evening. First of all, I'm going to award the Drama Award for this year. Mr. Maliki and Ms. Miller helped chose this award, and we wrote a speech for this, so here we go. What can be said of this year's Drama Award recipient other than he is truly a character? Although his persona is big, loving, and somewhat loud at times, on stage he has the ability to give his characters exactly what they need. His performances on the Brandon stage mirror the stages of high school. As a freshman, he played a small role as a King's Guardsman for King John's Court in Robin Hood. His sophomore year, he started to establish himself by playing a charismatic knight that was the host of the party in the classic Pride and Prejudice. It was during his junior year that he stepped out of the shadows of his peers and showed Brandon the depth of his talent for playing Ralph, the overzealous, comic orderly, and don't be afraid of the dark. Finally, as a senior, he gave his best performance in You Can't Beat the House, playing the bumbling but lovable Howie, the burglar with the heart of gold. And how to top these performances right through whole career of high school? Well, the indication, if you can look by the lines of little kids lined up after every performance of The Wizard of Oz, wanting to meet the Cowardly Lion, that's pretty good indication. We would like to give this award to Liam Rowell. It was just about a week ago that over 500 yearbooks came in. They weighed 1,207 pounds. We had to unload all those books. Chronicling the 2017-2018 school year. With over 900 students, dozens of teachers, administrators, staff, not to mention the multitude of teams and clubs and activities, it's a pretty big responsibility. And the weight of this responsibility was not lost on our team of students. I had an amazing group of kids, over 25 students who I worked with. But one student in particular rose to the challenge to make the best possible yearbook for her fellow students. With her eye for design, superb editing skills, and a great sense of humor and a lot of patience with me, her new yearbook advisor, and integrity to stand up for what she thought was the most important. This student is this year's recipient for the Yearbook Award. It's Kirsten Cypher. Several awards he's giving out. So.
Good evening. I have the pleasure and honor to present to you the Outstanding English Language Arts Student Award. This award is for students that possess and demonstrate intelligence, thoughtfulness, exceptional written expression, precise attention to detail, unflinching pride in one's work, creativity, and the ability to be objective in word and action, considering a situation or analysis, be it literal or figurative. And while maybe not as lofty as the aforementioned attributes, an outstanding English language arts student must possess a sense of humor. For the class of 2018, our team of English teachers decided to award the honor of outstanding English language arts student to not one but two distinguished students who, in our opinions, embody these attributes in word, thought, and deed. The first recipient of this year's Outstanding ELA Award is Lacey Culvey. And the second recipient of this year's Outstanding ELA Award is Liliana Taylor. Congratulations to the both of you. I'll also be presenting the award on behalf of the Science Department. The recipient of the Science Department Award is an amazing, dedicated, and hardworking young lady. She was a part of the Brandon STEM Pathways Academy. She has exhausted the science curriculum by taking both AP Biology and AP Chemistry during her 4 years at Brandon, while also maintaining high academic marks and stepping up as a classroom leader. The Science Department would like to award Laura Campbell with this year's Science Award. And now presenting the Mathematics Award is Tina Baldwin.
Good evening. Congratulations to all of you. On behalf of the Math Department, I would like to present the Mathematics Award. It has gone to students that, and there are many of you, it was a hard decision for us to make, but there are the students that went above and beyond in mathematics. Not only did you not quit the last few weeks, you kept going and kept working and plugging along, and you demonstrated mathematical ability and enjoyment for mathematics, helping others with their mathematics throughout the years, and you've just all around enjoyed it and will continue, I think, to enjoy it. I've got 2 awards. One's for Ross Coyne and Laura Campbell. Next is Tim Pizzala to present the Social Studies Award.
Good evening. First and foremost, I'd like to congratulate everyone up here on stage. You guys have been a great group of kids to see for the last 4 years, so for you, congratulations. I'm here on behalf of the Social Studies Department. Decisions don't usually come that easily in this department. There's a lot of big personalities and decisions are tough to make, but these 2 individuals were phenomenal. On behalf of the department, I would like to honor these 2. They were exceptional the past 4 years. Both of these students have demonstrated tremendous ability and dedication within the Social Studies Department. They excelled in their core social studies classes and chose to challenge themselves by taking numerous AP courses. In the classroom, their critical thinking skills and eagerness to learn were always on display. Congratulations and good luck, Ellie Camp, and Ross Coyne. I'm also here on behalf of the Art Department. On behalf of Mrs. Bland, I would like to introduce the Art Department's winner. This year's Art Department Award goes to Mackenzie Lovenstahl. Mackenzie has won several awards over the years at Southeastern Michigan Scholastic Art Awards, including 2 silver keys in photography, as well as an honorable mention this year in photography as well. Mackenzie also won first in the state in the Michigan Arts Education Young at Arts competition, and her photograph moved on to Lansing. Mackenzie is a pleasure to have in class and works wonderfully with her peers. Congratulations. Up next to present the Student Services Awards, Mr. Tom Tomich.
Hello, I'm Tom Tomich, and Student Services Department this year chose 2 of our finest students to honor. When we decide on who to honor, we think about growth, effort, and making the most of the abilities that they have been given. And there's 2 students that our department felt stood out this year. The first young man, you see him everywhere in school. You see him helping in the school store, you see him helping in the cafe. He's in charge of the recycling program. He just seems like he's everywhere. And there's not a person in this school or in this room that he would not stop and help if given the chance. He has that good of a heart, and he's that good of a young man. So the first person we would like to honor is Mr. Blake Whaley. Our second student could not be here, but I want to make sure everyone leaves knowing his name. Kayshawn Abrams came to us 4 years ago. He was unsure of his place in school socially. He was unsure of his place in school academically. The change that we've seen in this young man is astounding. He also always, he was unsure, but he would talk, and he would talk a lot. The change in this young man has been astounding. He's grown, he's fit in, he's comfortable within the school and within himself, most importantly. His academics have gotten stronger and stronger, and come June 8th, he will be walking across that stage. He still talks all the time, though, but we're working. So if you see him in the hallway, students, if parents and relatives, if you see him, please make sure to congratulate Kayshawn Abrams. Next, presenting the award for physical education is Mr. Brad Zuby.
Okay, our outstanding phys ed recipient this year is a great citizen of Brandon High School, student athlete, plays for me too, so that's a bonus. Young man also carries, I think, a 3.9 GPA, will be attending University of Toledo in their engineering department, and has excelled in all of my classes that he's had. I think 3 or 4 classes. He's done an outstanding job, hard worker, always leads by example. Mr. Jared Everett. And next up is Ms. Jessica Stone for our local scholarships.
Scholarship donors are the generous and caring people who unselfishly give and support educational goals of students like you. These donors are individuals who are not seeking anything in return. They are looking for and awarding students like these because of the strengths they show in their personal character or from their academic abilities. Scholarship funds are created for a variety of reasons: to honor a loved one, to benefit a specific population of students, to fulfill a personal passion for helping others, to give back and recognize the amazing potential in the community. While preparing for college and learning new independence, it can be overwhelming. It is because of the generosity and the kindness of the individuals who are about to stand before you that our students can take one thing off of their plate. Please help me in welcoming our first local scholarship presenter, representing the Board of President's Award, Diane Salter.
Good evening. The Board's President Award is an award and scholarship given to a student that has overcome great odds and obstacles in their high school career, while still performing at superior level in both in and out of the classroom. This student that we picked also exemplifies what it means to be a Brandon Blackhawk and to act as a model to the rest of the student body. This name will be displayed on a plaque that can be seen as you walk through the Brandon High School. This year, we are pleased to have an outstanding student that meets all the criteria. Ladies and gentlemen, students, I present to you the winner of the Board President Award, Shante Jackson. Great job, Shante. And next, presenting the Community Service Scholarship is Lynette Bailey.
Good evening. My name is Lynette Bailey. I am owner of Custom Creations by Lynette. For 3 years, I have awarded scholarships at 3 local area high schools, and each year it's still a very difficult decision for me to make. I always find myself wishing I could do more. I'm impressed and very proud of the activities and accomplishments of the students that submit applications, but I believe there are more doing volunteer services that don't apply for this. I think it's important that we take a moment to recognize the accomplishments of all the graduating students, not just those that are receiving awards this evening. These students have all dedicated 13 years of their lives to education while participating in many family and extracurricular activities. Many have excelled in learning while balancing many demands in their young lives. They are all to be commended for their many accomplishments that they have achieved. Giving back to the community is a passion for me. It is not possible for me to do this alone. Without the support of my family, my friends, the retailers that sell my product, and my loyal customers, the scholarship tonight would not be possible. Volunteering came at a very young age for me and my brother. We were involved in youth groups that provided much more than socialization and camaraderie. We were taught to focus on helping others who were in need. We spent countless hours performing jobs over the years helping others, but it didn't feel like work and it wasn't a requirement. It was just the right thing to do. In the 6 years since I've started sewing full-time, 100% of my profit has gone back into the community. In 2017, over 20 different families, individuals, rescue and service organizations were awarded donations by my business. One donation to a homeless shelter in Pontiac consisted of 72 necessity bags that contained 19 items in each package. The Community Service Award being given today requires the student participate in community service. My preference for service is to assist disabled persons, animal rescues, or elderly persons, but it's not limited to just that area. Studies of the effects of physical activity on persons with disabilities determine that it more than promotes muscle tone and weight loss, but it increases self-confidence, it decreases depression, and it helps avoid diseases such as diabetes. There are therapeutic softball teams, bowling teams, and Special Olympics, as well as other things in our area that volunteers are needed for. The American Society for Prevention to Cruelty to Animals reports that approximately 6.5 million companion animals enter U.S. animal shelters across our nation on an annual basis. The number of volunteers that are required to care for these animals is staggering and almost unattainable. Howell Nature Center in Howell, Michigan is fully licensed by the Department of Natural Resource and the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Services. The Wildlife Clinic sees more than 4,000 wild birds, mammals, and other animals each year. It is the largest facility of its kind in the state of Michigan. Many workers are on staff, but many volunteers are needed there as well. The aging baby boomer population, and I think we've got a group in the crowd tonight. That would be me. We've moved into the senior category. A 2017 census report indicates our group comprises of 23% of the United States population. This large aging group is relying on today's youth to become our doctors, nurses, lawyers, mechanics, property maintenance personnel, and caregivers. We will need these young people for more than just physical labor assistance. We will need their companionship too. While I was waiting in one of the counseling offices, actually it was the counseling office here, there was a poster on the board that really caught my attention. After researching it on the internet, I found that the author was unknown, but I thought it was worth sharing tonight. Your mind is a garden. Your thoughts are the seeds. You can grow flowers or you can grow weeds. My hope is that this presentation planted the seed in the mind of everyone attending this event. While many of us are already involved in volunteer work, some of us are not. For those already involved, my hope is that you not involved. My hope is that you are inspired to begin. I'm not here today just to ask these young people to get involved. I'm hoping to lead them by example. If the words I've shared with you today recruits one new volunteer, then I've accomplished today's goal. The recipient of this year's award has participated in many forms of volunteer work. Of all the scholarships I've reviewed, I think this was the most unique community service I've ever received. This student plays in concert, marching, pit, and jazz band. She tutors students at the middle school twice a week, and she also quizzes them to prepare them for tests. She has been involved in the activities at the Edna Burton Senior Center and the Canine Rescue League in Oxford. She has performed highway cleanup and collected goods for the Lighthouse of Pontiac. She has volunteered hours at the Ortonville Library. She is a member of the National Honor Society and the robotics team at Kettering University. But what really got my attention is her 3D printer project. This young woman prints prosthetic hands on a 3D printer. She then takes them to the local scouting troop and teaches them how to assemble them into functioning prosthetic hands. These generous children and adults then donate them together to children who were born without hands and cannot afford to purchase a prosthetic. She maintains a 3.88 GPA and will be attending Kettering University in the fall, majoring in mechanical engineering with a combination of biomedical engineering. I'm honored to present this student with the 2018 Community Service Scholarship, Victoria Bradburn. Presenter will be representing the Eastern Stars, Patricia Franks.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Patricia Franks. I belong to the Order of Eastern Star here in Ortonville. And it is with pleasure that I present to Kristen Seibert her scholarship for this year. Thank you. The next presenter is the Fletcher family.
Good evening. Well, I'm not the whole family, but I am here representing the Fletcher family, and I'm excited to be here. This evening, my name is Bob Fletcher, by the way, and I'm here to present two different yet uniquely intertwined scholarships, and to present 4 of these to our deserving seniors tonight. The first 2 awards are for recipients of the Harvey Fletcher Herff Jones Scholarship. My dad was an educator here, a coach, an administrator in the district for 33.5 years, from 1957 to 1990. During that time, he had many opportunities to influence the lives of Ortonville's youth. One of these young men, Joe Slaughter, who was a student and a basketball player for my dad, Dad had such a profound impact on Joe's life that he and his wife Sandra, who was also an educator herself, set up an endowment in honor of Dad. The scholarship is presented to a Brandon High School student that's interested in pursuing a career in education. And as I said, we have 2 recipients tonight. Our first recipient of a $2,000 scholarship is going to Karen Vlad. Karen has always had a love for teaching and watching young kids grow. Her passion for teaching really came out as a Sunday school teacher at her church. Karen will be attending North Central University in Minneapolis, Minnesota in the fall, where she will be pursuing a degree in elementary education. Congratulations, Karen. Our second recipient of also a $2,000 scholarship is Stephanie Dwyer. Stephanie has always had a love for helping others, especially those with special needs. Her love of teaching others really became apparent while teaching Bible school at her church. Stephanie will be attending Oakland Community College in the fall and then transferring to Central Michigan University to study both elementary and special education. Congratulations, Stephanie. Joe and Sandra Slaughter have retired now a few years ago, and they fulfilled their pledge to fully fund the endowment in honor of Dad. My mother, brothers, and sisters and I wanted to continue the work Joe and Sandra started in honoring Dad. Still, even after 13 years, it's tough. So we founded the Harvey Fletcher Memorial Foundation 3 years ago as a means to continue giving back to the community that Dad so loved and dedicated life's work to. After retiring from Brandon schools, Dad continued to serve the community as Ortonville's village manager. He was also involved in several service organizations, the JCs and the Knights of Columbus. So to honor this phase of his life, we offer an annual scholarship with a broader scope than education. Students interested in service-related careers are encouraged to apply for this scholarship. And this year we have 2 recipients. The first of our recipients is Carmen Harden. Cameron will be attending Oakland University in the fall and plans to pursue a career in either criminal justice or biochemistry. Cameron also has a love for sports, including basketball, cross country, and soccer, all that were near and dear to my dad. When she is not participating, she is helping her parents shuttle her 4 younger brothers to their various sports activities. So we congratulate Cameron on this receiving this. And finally, our 4th recipient, second one for this particular scholarship, also a $1,000 scholarship, is Marissa Stewart. Marissa plans to attend Oakland University's nursing program. Marissa, I understand, lives by her grandfather's motto, be the first one to help. This is evident in the litany of service activities that I read about in her bio through the National Honor Society as well as through the robotics team. Back in middle school, though, she started a concession stand, and so through her entrepreneurship, she's learned to do those things, and I understand she goes back and helps the 7th and 8th graders learn how to run that stand. Then she also participated in things like I Dream in Ink, Relay for Life, served several of the local veterinary clinics, Vitel's in Goodrich and Bayless in Ortonville. And the thing that she says prompted her interest in nursing was volunteering for wheelchair days at Oakland County Parks. So congratulations. Ladies, don't spend it all on one book. And now I'd like to invite to the podium from Harvey Swanson Elementary School, Andrew Phillips.
All right, thank you very much. I'm the principal of Harvey Swanson Elementary School. Our scholarship is not quite as big as Mr. Fletcher's, but still all right. We get our funds by doing Casual for a Cause at Harvey Swanson, so every time a teacher or a staff member wants to wear jeans or dress casually on Friday, they put $1 in the pot, and that ends up adding up. So on behalf of the staff of Harvey Swanson Elementary, I'd like to congratulate all of Brandon High School's class of 2018, and especially those of you who went to Harvey Swanson. All right, nice, good, yeah. Our presence here at award night shows that all your teachers care about you. I know we tend to focus on our high school teachers and remember them, but as an elementary school person myself, I've always followed all my students all the way throughout their academic careers. I know I've seen some former parents of students I've had in here, and they can testify to that, and your elementary teachers have done the same as well. Our application process is we ask students to write an essay about a person they admire the most. So even if you didn't win tonight and you wrote one of those essays, I would encourage you to share it with the person you wrote it about. I guarantee that they would really like to read that. Starting in the 2003 school year, our staff decided to give back to Harvey Swanson alumni through our Casual for a Cause scholarship program. Let's see, we've given 32 scholarships since then, totaling $8,500. Pretty good for $1 a week for wearing jeans, I guess. This year we had some outstanding applicants. A committee of teachers and myself read the applications, and we enjoyed your essays for sure. So at this time, I'm proud and honored to announce this year's recipients. Congratulations to Kirsten Cyber, Ross Michael Coyne, and Connor Burke. My envelopes have a check. They've got an invitation to come to our 5th grade awards ceremony at 10 o'clock on the last day of school for us, not you guys, so that's how you get your checks, okay? All right, next up on behalf of the Lions Club is Kim Bishop.
Good evening. Thank you for having us here. The Lions Club International is the largest service organization in the world, with over 1.5 million members in 200 countries. It is through our local scholarship program that we are able to recognize outstanding students within our community. The Ortonville Lions Club considers many criteria when we review the applications: the grade point average, letters of references, as well as the applicant's community service, which is really, that weighs heavily, just for future reference. The Ortonville Lions Club is very, very pleased to announce that we have 11 scholarships that we are going to be giving out this year. And so we would like to call up Gracie Abraham. Tori Bradburn. Sophia Bogan. Could you say your name for me? Bogan. Thank you so much. Nathan Cook. Ross Coyne, Lacey Colby, Mary Henningsen, Audrey Lannon, Brandon Stamper, Madeline Tomas, and Alyssa DeWert. And up next we have the Masonic Lodge, Jason Galt.
Good evening. As a Mason, I'm often asked, what is Masonry, or what is Masonry about? A bit of history. Masonry, at its roots, started as an organized guild of craftsmen who shared knowledge. They shared knowledge of their trade, knowledge of their business, and, more importantly, knowledge of life. Modern Freemasonry can trace its roots back to those operative lodges of stonemasons in medieval Europe. The earliest written record known to identify Masonry, a vellum manuscript known as the Regais Poem, was dated approximately to the year 1425. Modern Freemasonry considers the Regais Poem something we call one of the old charges. The old charges were used to describe to members what the requirements of membership were and what would be expected of them when they joined a local lodge. Ancient Masonry evolved into modern Freemasonry in the year 1717 with the formation of the Grand Lodge of England. Modern Freemasonry took the tools of operative Masonry, such as trowels, levels, plumbs, and so forth, and along with the symbols and teachings of operative Masonry, applied these tools to everyday life, and we call this working in speculative Masonry. Within 30 years, this form of Masonry, or Freemasonry as it's now referred to, spread across Europe and the American colonies. During the middle 1700s, Freemasonry was one of the leading organizations responsible for spreading the ideals of enlightenment, which would be the dignity of mankind and individual liberty, the right of all persons to worship or not worship as they so chose, the formation of democratic governments, and, important tonight, the importance of public education. In fact, Freemasonry supported some of the very first public schools, both here in America and in Europe. Notable Masons of this period included George Washington, Benjamin Franklin, Paul Revere, Joseph Warren, John Hancock, John Sullivan, Lafayette, Nathaniel Greene, and John Paul Jones. As Masonry has continued to evolve into the current day, the Masonic philosophy can still be traced back to our earliest operative brothers. Masonry is a fraternal organization. We believe that each of our members has a responsibility to make the world a better place through devotion to family, faith, community, and fraternity. As Masons, we value and promote ethics, personal growth, tolerance, education, diversity, philanthropy, family, and community. So in continuing with those values and Masonic tradition, The members of Ortonville Masonic Lodge number 339 offer scholarships to Brandon High School students who best reflect those values. This year, we are proud to award 2 scholarships to those students whose hard work and perseverance demonstrate their commitment to ethics, personal growth, tolerance, education, diversity, philanthropy, family, and community. The 2018 Masonic Scholarship Award winners are Erin Shea Wolfert and Marissa Rose Stewart. Now I'd like to introduce from Michigan State University Federal Credit Union, Joel D'Annunzio and Catherine Hurt.
Good evening. At MSU Federal Credit Union, we are proud to give back to our community. In fact, it's actually one of our core values. Through volunteering, mentorship, donations, and more, we're able to strengthen the communities in which we work and live. Supporting the youth and students of our communities is an important part of what we do at the credit union. We know that today's young adults are tomorrow's leaders. They are an important and impactful group of individuals, and we are proud to lift them up through scholarships, financial education, and internship opportunities. Today we'd like to present 2 scholarships to 2 individuals for $500. These folks exemplify hard work, financial responsibility, and commitment to community. The first award will go to Emma Borowski. And the second, Andrea Rittenberg. And up next from the National Honor Society is Cooper Hickman.
Hi, I'm Cooper, the 2018 to 2019 President of NHS. On behalf of the Brandon National Honor Society, I would like to recognize and honor Michael Avalos as the 2018 scholarship recipient. And up next, presenting the National Honor Society Principals Award, Mr. Stevens.
At Brandon High School, we are very proud of those students that are in the National Honor Society. However, we have many students who are not in this prestigious organization, but still exemplify the 4 pillars: leadership, character, service, and scholarship. The National Honor Society Principals Award goes to one student that has shown all 4 of these traits. Please help me in congratulating Victoria Brandberg. I would like to now introduce from the Rotary, Sandy Blackburn.
Hello, actually, my name is Tressa Blackburn. I'll be speaking on behalf of the Ortonville Rotary today. Sorry. I just wanted to say that I am also a former Brandon Blackhawk graduate, and to actually go up here and present these awards. I became a member starting last year. For more than 70 years, we've been active in the Ortonville community, and for more than 40 years, we have been awarding scholarships to graduates of Brandon High School seniors. These scholarships are made possible through the fundraising efforts supported totally by folks like you in the audience. This year, we are awarding 4 graduate seniors with $500 scholarships, each to help them reach their educational goals. Will the following students please come up and receive your awards? Victoria Gradburn. Delaney Kelson. Russ Point. And Brian Hines. It is my honor to present each of you with a $500 scholarship. Congratulations. I'd like to thank all of the students that applied for the scholarships this year, and we'll be holding a dinner in mid-June in honor of these students where they can receive their checks. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. First of all, I'd like to congratulate all of the class of 2018 for their accomplishments this year. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Chris Dinas, the athletic director here at Brandon. It's an honor to present to you tonight. Before I present our athletic awards, I'd like to take a moment to recognize some of our team and individual highlights and accomplishments from this season. First of all, I'd like to recognize our boys soccer team for their continuous reign of the Flint Metro League for 3 straight years. They've been the champions with a 23 game win streak in league play. Our volleyball team had an outstanding year, turning it around and finishing in 2nd place in the Flint Metro League and played in the district finals this year. Our football team qualified for the playoffs for the 3rd straight year and won its first playoff game since the fall of 2000, so that's been 17 years since we won a playoff game. Both our winter and our spring teams have been very competitive, and we hope to achieve additional league or district championships this spring as they finish out their season. These great accomplishments can only occur with the awesome individual efforts of our student athletes. Therefore, I'd like to take a moment to highlight those extraordinary individual feats. First of all, in our senior class, even though they might not be here tonight, I'd like to recognize Javier Lozano. He was named Division II All-State Soccer for the forward position. Ryan Beauchamp was named Division III All-State Offensive Lineman for football. Corbin Hallberg was 4th place All-State Individual Wrestling this year. And both Corbin Hallberg and Anthony Nisai earned over 100 career wins during their wrestling season this year. We also have athletes that are planning to go on after high school to play at the next level. So far to date, we have 4 senior athletes who have signed letters of intent to play at the college level. Those colleges range from schools in Florida to Michigan, such as Alma College and the University of Michigan, just to name a few. And now to present our athletic department awards. The first one that I'm presenting tonight is named the Every Season, Every Year Award. This prestigious participation award recognizes those athletes who have participated every season, every year, and shown commitment to their respective teams at various levels, whether it's freshman, JV, or varsity, during their entire high school career. Tonight, we have 3 recipients. First, and if you can hold your applause until I read off all the sports that they've played. First, we have Emma Borowski, 4 seasons of volleyball, 4 of basketball, 3 of softball, and 1 of soccer. Next, Emily Davis, 4 years of swim, 4 years of bowling, and 4 years of track. Bella Lowinger, 4 years of volleyball, 4 years of bowling, and 4 years of tennis. The next award that I get to present tonight is called our Athletics Excellence Award, formerly known as the B8 Award. The Athletic Excellence Award is for those who have earned 8 or more varsity letters. These athletes might not have competed during every season, but they have competed at the varsity level in multiple sports during their high school career. Tonight we have 10 seniors earning their Athletic Excellence Award. Again, if you can wait till I read all the letters that they've earned. First we have Tegan Art. She earned 8 letters, 4 in sideline cheer and 4 in competitive cheer. Next we have Emma Borowski. She earned 9 letters, 3 in volleyball, 2 in basketball, 3 in softball, and 1 in soccer. Next we have Jacob Carney. Jacob earned 9 letters, 1 in football, 4 in swim, and 4 in baseball. Emily Davis has earned 10 letters, 2 in swim, 4 in bowling, and 4 in track. Next is Ryan Hines. Ryan has earned 8 letters, 3 in cross country, 1 in wrestling, 4 in track. Next, Clay Hendershot has earned 8 varsity letters, 2 in football, 2 in wrestling, 4 in track. Rachel McGeechee, 8 varsity letters, 4 in sideline palms, and 4 in competitive palms. Next is Lillian Nichols. Lillian earned 8 varsity letters, 4 in sideline palms, and 4 in competitive palms. Next is Megan Seidow. Megan earned 8 varsity letters, 4 in sideline cheer, and 4 in competitive cheer. And our last Athletic Excellence Award goes to Curtis Venturino. Curtis earned 8 varsity letters, 2 in football, 4 in wrestling, and 2 in baseball. The last award that I get to present tonight is from the Brandon All Sports Boosters. Helping me present tonight are 2 of our booster board members, Buffy Lowers and Tammy Newton. For those of you that don't know about the All Sports Booster Scholarship, the Michael Manor Scholarship is a college scholarship offered by the All Sports Brandon Boosters. This scholarship was originated to honor Michael Manor's dedication and support of the booster program, Brandon High School students, and our community. To be eligible for this scholarship, you must meet the following requirements. You must be a Brandon High School senior with a GPA of 2.5 or higher and participated in a Brandon High School sport. 1 or both of your parents or a family member must be a current active All Sports Booster member as well. I hear the hardest part of receiving this scholarship is returning the completed application form by the deadline. Tonight we have 4 recipients of the All Sports Booster Scholarship. First we have Madison Alderman. Emma Borowski. Connor Burke. Nathan Cook.
Emily Davis. Austin Gerhardt. Cameron Godfrey. Bella Lowinger. Kesa Parsons. Brielle Pote. Marissa Stewart. Callie Tiberian. And finally, Curtis Venturino. Once again, I'd like to thank the seniors. You should be extremely proud of the footprint and the high standards that you've left and helped to create within the Brandon Athletic Department. If you take the same approach into your future years that you have demonstrated here at Brandon High School, I'm confident that you will find success and happiness in your future. Go Blackhawks! Presenting the next award for perfect attendance is Mr. Dan Stevens.
Everybody's trying to guess who that is. One thing that any employer will tell you that they look for in a potential employee is for someone with good punctuality and someone that rarely misses work. With sickness, appointments, and other things that come up in a high school student's life, it is rare that a student is able to make it every single day of school throughout the school year. However, we have two students that were able to do just that for 2017-2018 school year. Please help me in congratulating both Liliana Taylor and Beck Dacus. I would now like to turn it over to Mr. Dave Wyatt, who will be presenting an award to our foreign exchange students.
Good evening, everyone. So I have the opportunity to introduce to you our foreign exchange students that we have attending Brandon High School for this school year. These students doing a tremendous job of not only being highly involved in all of the academic opportunities that we have at this high school, but also many of them play sports as well. They really immerse themselves in the Brandon culture. So I do apologize in advance if I butcher anybody's name. I promise I'll do my best. All right. However, once I do call your name, come on up, and Mr. Stevens has a gift for you. Miriam Anderson, Norway. An Yoon Ing, Vietnam. Anna Kamflad, Germany. Alexa Laba, Germany. Van Lee, Vietnam. Elliot Labordu, France. Hikari Makino, Japan. Peishan Ming, Taiwan. Sophia Nairain, Denmark. Mei Okubo, Japan. Nina Pippa, Germany. Janique Schlitzenmeyer, Germany. Gabriel Silva, Brazil. Simone Spanu, Italy. Carolina Takana, Brazil. Jan Fenich, Germany. Clementine Goulet, Australia. Hopefully I didn't do too bad, guys, I'm sorry. Now to introduce our Blackhawk High Achiever Award, Counselor Mr. Mike Brennan.
Good evening. The Blackhawk High Achiever Award is also formerly known as the 30 Club. Each year, close to 2 million students nationwide take the ACT exam, and another 1.7 or so million students nationwide take the SAT. The ACT, which ranges, just so you know, ranges from 1 to 36, and the SAT ranges from about 400 to about 1,600. In general, about an 18 or the equivalent of a 940 will get a student into the majority of colleges across the country. A lot of scholarships, however, become available as scores rise to the level of about a 24 or what's the equivalent of 1160. A 28 or a 1290 puts you in the top 10% of test takers. And a score of 30 or a 1390 represents those in the top 5% of the nation. That means that these students scored higher than 95% of the entire country to take the test. Now I'd like to take the opportunity to recognize some of the Brandon students who have joined this illustrious club. And so you know, these awards will be received at the senior breakfast, but still please come forward and be recognized. First, Laura Campbell. Ellie Kemp. Bryce Chamberlain. Beck Dacus. Robert K. Fish. Audrey Lammerman. Jennifer Smith. Tyler Solo. And Liliana Taylor. Next, I'd like to welcome back to the stage Mr. Dan Stevens with the special awards and the principal's remarks.
The Warren G. Harding Award is an award and scholarship that is given to a student who shows good citizenship, both in and out of the classroom, represents what it means to be a citizen of the Brandon community, and excels in their academics. These names will also be placed on a plaque that is displayed as you walk into Brandon High School. Please help me in congratulating both Rachel Devine and Liliana Taylor. The Principal's Award. The Principal's Award is an award and scholarship given to a student who exemplifies what it means to be a Brandon Blackhawk. This person excels in the classroom, shows phenomenal school spirit, and brings the school and community together as one. These names will also be placed on a plaque that is displayed as you walk into Brandon High School. Please help me in recognizing both Liam Kroll and Emma Borowski. The Flint Metro League Award. Every year, the Flint Metro League recognizes the best of the best students throughout our league, as indicated by both grade point average and SAT score combined. The following two students have risen to the top of the Flint Metro League and will be honored at a Flint Metro League honorary breakfast and will receive a plaque commemorating this feat. Please help me in congratulating both Jennifer Smith and Beck Dacus. I'm now going to turn it over to Mr. Brennan for our Cum Laude Award.
At this point, we are going to recognize our outstanding academic achievements. These have three levels. The first level, which I have the privilege to announce, are our students who have received the Cum Laude academic honors. This means that they have achieved the GPA of 3.5 to 3.69 overall throughout their high school careers. This will be signified by them receiving a bronze cord, which they will be wearing at their graduation. When your name is called, please come up and receive your cords. Also, students who are members in good standing of our National Honor Society will also be recognized. Colton Addison. Gabrielle Andrews. Ethan Shears. Colin Cook. Emily Davis. Austin Gerhardt. Cameron Godfrey. Hannah Giles. Jared Halteman. Mary Henningsen. Luna Hernandez Soratos. Mackenzie Iagulli. Chloe McCrum. Lillian Nichols. Kesa Parsons. Allison Penix, National Honor Society. Ashley Julio. Marissa Stewart, National Honor Society. Lillian Stomp. Adam Trombley. Lucas Veras. William Wiltfang. Desiree Yang. I would like to welcome Mr. Wyatt to recognize our magna cum laude students.
The following students are those who have achieved magna cum laude status by earning a 3.7 to 3.89 grade point average throughout their high school careers at Brandon High School. This will be signified by them receiving a silver cord to be worn at graduation. When your name is called, please come up and be congratulated to receive your silver cord. Grace Abraham. Michael Abelos. Garrett Belding. Victoria Bradburn, National Honor Society. Connor Burke. Nathaniel Cook. James Wilzinski. Julian Wilzinski. Caitlin Dubiel. Ann Ewing. Sierra Irwin, National Idol Society. Bailey King. Cassandra Kreft, National Honor Society. Mackenzie Labisto. Riley Pope, National Honor Society. Graham Randall. Andrea Rittenberg. Laura Roberts, National Honor Society. Morgan Ross, National Honor Society. Kirsten Cyber, National Honor Society. Riley Tolanen. Madeline Tomas, National Honor Society. Amanda Vialassi, National Honor Society. Kelsey Boyer. Amanda Vu. Abby Williamson. And Olivia Bright, National Honor Society. Now to introduce our summa cum laude students, Mr. Dan Stevens.
following students are those that have achieved summa cum laude status by earning a 3.9 GPA and above throughout their high school careers. This will be signified by them receiving a gold cord to be worn at graduation, and they will be also honored with a congratulatory breakfast tomorrow morning. When your name is called, please come up and be congratulated to receive your cord. Ross Coyne. Alyssa DeWert. Allison Keller. Robert Kafish. Nicole Allen. Zachary Gritza. Emma Borowski. Aaron Wolford. Bryce Chamberlain. Alexandra Terry. Noah Pesta. Taryn Glad. Karen Glad. Jared Everett. Tyler Solo. Rachel Devine. Kevin Grigray. Cameron Harden. James Khalil. Michael Black. Callie Tiberian. Liam Crow. Audrey Lammerman. Bo Schultz. And now for the top 10 students who also all qualify for summa cum laude status for the class of 2018. The following students have worked extremely hard over the course of the past 4 school years to excel in their studies and rank in the top 1% of their class. Students, when I call your name, please come up and form a line going this way and stay on the stage until all 10 have been recognized. Matthew Mason. Matthew is ranked number 10 in his class with a 4.12 GPA. He has been part of concert band and wind ensemble as a percussionist for 7 years, as well as part of the marching band and drumline for 4 years. Matthew will be attending Kettering University in the summer and plans to major in electronic engineering. Bella Lowinger. Bella is ranked number 9 in her class with a 4.15 GPA. Bella participated in varsity volleyball, varsity tennis, varsity bowling, and is a 2-year member of NHS. Bella plans on going to Oakland University to major in environmental health and safety. Lacey Colby. Lacey is ranked number 8 in her class with a 4.15 GPA. Lacey loves to draw, is an NHS, the manager of the soccer team, and is part of the Hawkside U newspaper. Lacey would like to study international studies and criminal justice and is undecided as to which college or university she will attend. Eleanor Camp. 4.17 GPA. She has participated in the pit band for the musicals, has been in jazz band and NHS. Eleanor is undecided on her course of study, but will be attending the University of Michigan. Beth Davis. Beck is ranked number 6 in his class with a 4.18 GPA. Beck has published 39 short stories and has written drafts of 2.5 books. Beck would like to become a professor while attending Amherst College, studying both physics and astronomy. Catherine Burgess. Catherine is ranked number 5 in her class with a 4.21 GPA. In high school, she played varsity tennis and is part of NHS. Catherine plans on attending Oakland University in the fall to study psychology. Liliana Taylor. Liliana is ranked 4th in her class with a 4.23 GPA. Liliana played varsity golf and is part of NHS. Liliana will be attending Oakland University in the fall to study accounting. Laura Campbell. Laura is ranked number 3 in her class with a 4.25 GPA. Laura was in marching band in high school as well as a 4-year participant in the Flint Metro League Math and Science competition. Laura will be attending Oakland University in the fall to study biology. Guy Compton. Guy is ranked number 2 in his class with a 4.25 GPA and is this year's salutatorian for the class of 2018. Guy is an active participant in robotics, won the Flint Metro League Math and Science competition in geometry his sophomore year, and currently helps with our district website. Guy will be attending Kettering University, where he will study computer science. Jennifer Schmidt. Jennifer is ranked number 1 in her class with a 4.27 GPA and is this year's valedictorian for the class of 2018. Jennifer has been a part of the Business Professionals of America, the secretary of the class of 2018 in theater, NHS, and has been a Peer Lift student ambassador. Jennifer will be attending Smith College, where she will study statistics and data analysis. Guys, in case anybody wants to take some pictures, stay up here for 1 minute. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Brandon High School's top 10 students. Jennifer and Guy, I do have something special for you guys over here too. Thank you guys. All right? We truly have been honored to work with your son and daughters the past 4 years. They are the reason that myself and the staff of Brandon High School want to wake up each morning and come to work. I would like to thank all of you for coming this evening. Please drive safely, and students, good luck in all that you do. Please join us in the lobby for cookies immediately following the ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, the class of 2018.